In our last video, we looked at the dark truth of why humanity would inevitably destroy a flawless savior. We simply cannot handle perfection in another person. But what if the perfection wasn't a person at all? What if we actually managed to build a flawless world? No war, no disease, no poverty. We call it a utopia, and it is the ultimate dream of human civilization. But psychology tells a much darker story. If we actually built a perfect world, it would drive us completely insane. Here's the truth about why humanity needs friction to survive. To understand why peace is dangerous, we have to look at a chilling 1960s psychological experiment known as Universe 25. A researcher built a literal utopia for mice with unlimited food, water, and zero danger. It was paradise. But instead of thriving, the social structure completely collapsed. Without the daily struggle to survive, the mice lost their natural instincts. Hyper-aggression skyrocketed. A faction dubbed the Beautiful Ones withdrew entirely, doing nothing but eating, sleeping, and grooming. They lost the ability to socialize or mate. Despite having every physical need met, the colony lost the will to live and went extinct. When you eliminate all external pressure, the mind turns inward and begins destroying itself. This happens because human happiness is not a destination. It's a mechanism. Our brains are wired to release dopamine when we achieve a goal, solve a problem, or overcome an obstacle. Dopamine is the reward for the struggle. In a utopia, there is no struggle. When everything is instantly provided, your dopamine receptors fry. Food loses its taste because you've never known hunger. Peace feels empty because you've never experienced chaos. It would create a global epidemic of inescapable boredom and depression. Because our brains are evolutionary problem solvers, they cannot function without problems. If humanity has no real enemies like famine or war, our minds will manufacture new ones just to stay alert. We see glimpses of this today where minor online inconveniences are treated like massive tragedies. In a literal utopia, this flaw would go into overdrive. We would invent irrational, petty micro-monsters and tear society apart over the smallest details, just to feel something. Maybe Agent Smith from The Matrix was right when he said the first Matrix was a perfect utopia, but human brains rejected it because human beings define their reality through misery and suffering. We think we want a world without pain, but pain is the canvas that makes joy visible. Without the shadow, you can never appreciate the light. Our struggles and our chaos aren't bugs in the human program. They are the features keeping us sane. If you want to understand more about why our minds reject perfection, check out our video on why humanity would destroy a flawless savior. See you there.